What are some of the biggest things you've learned so far?
Wow, that's an interesting question. I think, I mean, it has nothing to do with biology, and maybe it has, I don't know. It's a lot of communication. When you're like
Mm,
working in a lab and you want to do like a lot of things, if you don't communicate what you want to do, it's very hard that your advisor is gonna be like, you're doing like good or you're doing bad. So every time I'm about to do research or I'm about to set an experiment, I sit with my advisor and we start like talking and get excited about the experiment. So I think it's most about like communication and trusting the process. That's another thing that I have learned, because sometimes I'm like very like desperate of like, I want to do this, but today, I can't wait for tomorrow or the next week. Like, no, I want to get like this right now. But
yeah.
then my advisor is like, calm down. This is not gonna work. And it's a lot like, you need to trust the process and you need to mess up and you need to miss some steps so you can like realize like, oh no, that's not right. You need to come back and do everything, step by step, in the very sense of the methodology of stuff. So that's another thing. Just trust the process, and if you mess up, it's fine. That's the science is about, like messing up and getting some answer and having so much questions you want to answer. And in the sense of biology, what have I learned? Last semester I took a class in wetlands because I have no idea about the wetlands. Well, now I know, but at the time I didn't know. So I learned so much stuff about the wetlands. It's like a very exciting ecosystem, because
So this is the wetlands of Pennsylvania where you're
yeah,
at? Okay.
exactly, yeah.
Now, have you
And
been in that kind of environment before? Because you were in Mexico
no,
before. So this is,
no,
yeah,
totally
new.
different. And that's why I was excited to take the class, because if I come here and I take stuff that I already know, what's the point of like coming here, right? So I was like, I'm gonna take something like very different. And also my advisor was like, how about wetlands? And I wasn't like that convinced, but I'm really glad I took it, because it's a beautiful experience and I got to see like a lot of wetlands here in Pennsylvania. And it was like really interesting. I really enjoy like going outside and learning about, I don't know, like the water and the animals and everything. It was like a great experience, like taking that class.